Have you ever found yourself lost, uncertain, and seeking guidance in your life? We've all been there, haven't we? That feeling of standing at a crossroads, unsure which path to take. It's a universal human experience. But did you know the answer might be found in faith? There's an ancient wisdom, a verse from the book of Proverbs, that offers comfort and guidance during these times. It's Proverbs 3, 5, 6. It reads, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths." This verse is like a beacon in the dark, a guiding light when we're feeling lost or uncertain. It speaks to the power of faith, of surrender, and of trust. So what does this verse, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths," mean for us? To comprehend the full depth of this verse, it's essential to analyze it in detail. Let's begin with the first key component: trust. Trusting the Lord with all your heart isn't about a superficial or passive belief. It is about a deep, unwavering faith that permeates every facet of your life. It's about placing your complete confidence in him, even when times are tough and the road ahead is shrouded in uncertainty. Next, we move on to the idea of not leaning on our own understanding. This doesn't mean that we should abandon our intellect or stop striving for knowledge. Instead, it's a reminder that our perspective is limited, and we should not rely solely on our human understanding. We must realize that there are divine plans at work beyond our comprehension, and that we should be open to accepting the wisdom that comes from above. The third component is acknowledging the Lord in all our ways. Recognizing him goes beyond merely expressing words of praise or gratitude. It involves acknowledging his presence in all areas of our lives, from the ordinary to the extraordinary, and incorporating him into our choices and actions. Finally, we arrive at the promise of straight paths. This doesn't necessarily mean a life devoid of challenges or struggles. Instead, it's a guarantee that if we trust in him, refrain from relying solely on our understanding, and acknowledge him in all we do, he will guide us along the best path for us. He will help us navigate life's complexities with clarity and wisdom. This verse is not just a set of instructions, but a promise of guidance and clarity. When we trust in the Lord wholeheartedly, refuse to lean only on our understanding, and acknowledge him in every part of our lives, we are given the assurance of his guidance. We are promised a path that, while it may not always be easy, will be the right one for us. And isn't that a comforting thought? Knowing that, no matter what, we are never alone in our journey. We have a guide, a beacon of light in the form of the Lord, guiding us, leading us, and making our paths straight. So how does this ancient wisdom apply to our modern lives? Let's break it down and explore how we can apply the teachings of Proverbs 3, 5, 6 in our day-to-day engagements. We live in a world that is incredibly complex and often unpredictable. Sometimes the challenges we face can feel overwhelming, and it's easy to feel lost or uncertain about the right course of action. This is where the verse steps in, urging us to trust in a higher power, to trust in the Lord with all our hearts. But what does this actually mean? It means having faith during times of uncertainty. It means surrendering our worries and fears and believing that there is a divine plan for us. It's about acknowledging that we don't have all the answers, and that's okay. We are not meant to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. We can lean on our faith, trusting that the Lord will guide us through. The scripture also guides us to avoid depending exclusively on our own insights. Practically, this can be interpreted as an encouragement to pursue divine counsel in our decision-making processes. It's a nudge to remember that our individual perspective has its limits, and occasionally we should seek God wisdom. Lastly, the verse encourages us to acknowledge the Lord in all our ways. This is about recognizing a higher power in all our actions, big or small. It's about being mindful of our actions and their impact on others. When we acknowledge the Lord in all our ways, we invite divine guidance into our lives, allowing us to navigate life's complexities with grace and wisdom. By applying these principles, we can find a sense of direction and purpose in our lives. It's not about having a perfect life, but about leading a meaningful one. It's about embracing the journey, trusting in the process, and acknowledging the divine in every step we take. So let's step boldly into our days, armed with faith, wisdom, and the profound teachings of Proverbs 3, 5, 6. This verse from Proverbs offers us a profound message of hope, strength, and encouragement. It reminds us to trust wholeheartedly, not leaning on our own comprehension but acknowledging the divine in all our ways. The promise is clear. Our paths will be made straight, guiding us towards fulfillment and purpose. Reflecting on this verse, we've unpacked its depth and applied it to our day-to-day lives. We've explored the significance of faith, the power of trust, and the beauty of divine guidance. As we journey through life, these truths become the compass guiding our steps, the light illuminating our paths. Now it's time for you to reflect and interact with these words. Allow them to resonate in your heart. Let them steer your decisions, mold your viewpoints, and fortify your determination. If you found value in this content and would like to continue exploring these topics with us, please subscribe to this channel for more. Thank you for watching, and until next time, may your paths be straight and your heart be strong.